Introduction: The age of incongruence. Imagine yourself, a man over 35, sitting across from a woman you are genuinely drawn to. You possess stability, experience, and the wisdom forged by decades of life. Yet, as the conversation flows, you find yourself subtly adjusting. You explain too much. You laugh a little too eagerly. You are, in essence, performing, trying to sound cooler, less threatening, and more palatable. This is the age of incongruence. You have the life resume of a sovereign, but the dating instincts of an apprentice. This message is not about dating tips. It's about masculine philosophy. This is a warning to the man who has built a kingdom but is still begging at the gates of another. If you are over 35, there is one thing you must stop doing immediately, and that is trying to earn her attention. The moment you start proving your value, you have already told her you believe you don't have any. The trap, the performance of insecurity. The hard truth is that many men over 35, despite professional and personal success, revert to the mental script of a 24-year-old when it comes to women. Perform, impress, chase.
1.
The proving paradox. When you feel compelled to prove your worth by recounting achievements, detailing your income, or trying to be overly nice and agreeable, you are broadcasting a scarcity mindset. A truly valuable man operates from a state of abundance. His value is implicit, not explicit. The man who leads with his pitch is unconsciously signaling that he fears his presence is insufficient, the liability of experience. Many mature men wrongly assume their age and experience are liabilities when dating younger women. They downplay their power or shrink themselves to appear less intimidating. This is a profound mistake. The woman you truly desire, the emotionally intelligent, feminine, and real woman, is not looking for a boy with abs. She is looking for a man with centered gravity. The repulsion of incongruence. Nothing is a faster turnoff than a man who doesn't own his frame. When a man over 35 still texts like a teenager, is afraid to offend, or acts like he's just happy to be given a chance, it creates incongruence. This is the man who lacks a solid core, and his actions suggest his time is worthless, and his self-worth is conditional. Women, especially younger ones, can smell this energy, the smell of a man who doesn't stand on his own soul, in seconds.
2.
The psychological root. Outsourcing your validation. To fix this behavior, we must understand the deeper psychological root of the compulsion to chase. The approval addiction. Most men were conditioned from birth to believe that female attention is the primary proof of male worth. The first moments of feeling seen or validated often came through the eyes of a mother, a crush, or a first girlfriend. This feeling, the high of being validated by the feminine gaze, became addictive. Decades later, you are still chasing that feeling, disguising it as charm, game, or just being nice. The search for relief. When a woman pulls away, the panic you feel isn't about losing her. It's about the emotional uncertainty it ignites within you. You are not seeking a woman. You are seeking relief from your own lack of self-definition. This is where you have outsourced your masculine validation to the feminine. You are still asking a woman to tell you who you are. The truth, whispered by philosophers like Carl Jung, is this: the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. But this process demands that you stop asking permission and start claiming sovereignty.
3.
The sovereign solution. Presence and gravity. The game for the man over 35 is no longer about attraction. It's about magnetic presence. You do not chase, you magnetize. Cultivate gravity, rootedness. Gravity is the quality of rootedness, the internal assurance that you are unshakable. It's what you gathered from surviving heartbreaks, fatherhood, failures, and grief. It's not about how many years you've gathered, but how much gravity you've acquired. This core presence is what she feels in her body, a sense of unbreakable stability.
2.
Embrace sovereignty. A sovereign man acts as the leader of his own domain. He does not negotiate for his truth. He chooses, he doesn't audition. You are no longer here to impress. You are here to witness, to test, and to choose the quality of partner who earns a place in your orbit. He speaks with conviction, speak less, but with words that are etched in stone. He owns his time. Do not text first, second, and third. Do not let your self-worth hang on her reply. Walk and act like your time is finite and your presence is sacred.
3.
The feminine craving. The feminine essence in a woman craves this rootedness. She wants to feel that if her entire world fell apart tomorrow, you would still wake up before sunrise and handle your business like a force of nature. How can she feel that if you are still texting her like your self-worth depends on her validation? Conclusion: the death of the chaser. The philosophical tragedy of the chasing man is that he loses not only the woman but also himself. He sacrifices his grounded masculine frame for comfort and validation, becoming agreeable, comfortable, and utterly forgettable. He kills the man he was meant to become. Your problem isn't that you're over 35. It's that you are still thinking and acting like a man who hasn't realized his age is his greatest weapon. The final command: stop talking like a man who hopes to be liked. Start talking like a man who is already whole. The ones who matter will feel your gravity. And the ones who don't? They were never meant to stand beside a sovereign man. Being over 35 is not the end. It's when the game actually begins, and you are now playing to own the board.